good, y'all? It's your girl, Chris Lachey, aka Unapologetic Shay. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, baby. Okay, so what's good, y'all? In this video, I'm going to be doing a get ready with me type of video before I go out and explore the rest of my day. I decided that it was about time that I come back on camera and, just check in with the YouTube. Alright, so up first, I'm just going to go ahead and spritz my face. As you can see, I'm going to go ahead and put on some serum just to kind of get my skin looking healthy and glowy like it should. Okay, y'all, so for this part of the video, I'm going to be doing a voiceover because your girl wanted to listen to her music and jam out. It was a beautiful morning to start my day. So what I'm going to be doing in this video is I'm going to be putting on my eyelashes individually. This is not a tutorial, but I wanted to show you guys that if you want to get yourself right and get yourself together, you can do so on your own. Excuse my hands, they was looking a little ashy this morning, but it's okay. Yeah. This part, I actually learned how to do my eyelashes in 2020 during the pandemic, y'all. I became so obsessed with this technique that I prefer this method over any other method. I'm talking about strips and other type of individual eyelashes. I do not go to the salons to do my eyelashes no more. No. See, I like to use natural glue that's going to be free from harsh chemicals. So if you want to learn this technique, please leave a comment below and I will actually do a real tutorial on how to get this look. I was going for a more natural look. I like eyelashes that make my eyes pop. They don't gotta be too much. Sometimes I do like a long eyelash look, but I am a natural girl at heart and I do like taking my time. So for this part of the video, as you can see, I'm starting to feel myself because my eyelashes, they was coming along. They was looking good. It was looking good, baby. I was really excited. Okay, now I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm doing though. I started out with 12 millimeters. Is that what they call the Yeah, I started out with those lengths in the center of my eyes because I knew that I was going to do like I said, natural look. I don't know if it's called the cat eye look. I'm not really sure what this look is called. But I went from my middle 12 to 13, 14, and then I skipped 15 and went up to the 16, okay? And then towards the corner of my eyelashes, I started to do a little bit of, I want to say I went from 11, 10. I don't know if I skipped 9, maybe I did add 9, but towards the very center or very corner of the inner corner of my eye, I did 8 millimeters because, again, I wanted that natural look. I wanted to follow the natural flow of my eyelashes. Of course, a little bit longer than what I naturally rocking with. But yeah, nevertheless, I was feeling myself, okay? I actually came a long way, y'all. I actually practice this technique so much that it's almost second nature to me. This little look actually took about 30 minutes to do both eyes, and that is the fastest record that I've ever been able to do my eyelashes. The type of glue that I'm using, I don't know if it really matters. You can use Duo, you can use Kiss, you can use whatever works for you. Again, I'm not using anything that's too harsh. I'm not using anything that's going to pull my eyelashes out. Be mindful of the type of glue that you're using. This is not the high professional type of eyelash glue. No. This is a glue that you can use for your strip eyelashes, individual clusters, anything of that nature. I prefer just to keep your eyes safe and preserved. You don't want anything to get stuck in your eyes, especially them fumes. I know a lot of people like to do it on their own. You be on Instagram buying stuff that is being promoted. You be on TikTok buying the stuff that's being promoted. And honestly, is it really worth it? Is it really worth losing the eyeball trying to buy this stuff, keeping your eyelashes on there together? No, you can literally get you some eyelashes. This technique literally does not take much time, okay? Oh, by the way, I'm using Fat Lash. I got this from Amazon. You can get it on Amazon, okay? Fat Lash, that's my favorite type of eyelash. They're soft. Be mindful of the type of eyelashes that you're getting though, because these are ones where you can make the clusters. The other ones, they're kind of like individual. Also be mindful of the thickness of it. I think I use 0.05. Some people like to use 0.07, 0.1. Be mindful that the bigger the points, if you get what I mean, the heavier the eyelashes. So think about that. I think I'm using like a D shape, could be a C shape, could be double C shape, could be a double D shape. I really don't remember. But either way, fat lashes, that girl. I also got these tweezers. You know, I'm not gonna do no free promo over here. I ain't doing no free promo. I should buy me some eyelash tweezers and repackage them, sell them myself. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I ain't about to over here give no free promo, but you can really use any type of tweezers, preferably ones where they kind of are thin. As you can see, you don't want the tweezers to get in the way of you putting on your eyelashes. Type of glue that I'm using, again, a lot of women use hair glue. I mean, honestly, if you feel comfortable doing so, I guess go for it. I wouldn't recommend it because it's for your hair, and that be pulling out your real hair too. So like, if you're gonna be using some eyelash glue or some glue to do your eyelashes, be smart, be mindful. Let's think, let's use our brains. Okay, let me stop. Voiceover and some music, because honestly I ain't have much to talk about. But you see, hold on, because I'm trying to use my phone as a mirror, and clearly I'm gonna have to improvise, what you know. Let me stop. Alright, so now that I got my eyebrows on, I'm almost done, y'all, because I got to run up out the house and go on about my day. One thing I love about being a lock queen, okay, is that, baby, when it's time to, like, you know, like, let's say you did a fresh retwist, but your locks is still looking a little it's looking a little so you add a little bit of and you just bring it back to life, and now you're just like, oh my god, I'm her. Yeah, that's how I want every woman to feel. I want every woman to look in the mirror and be like, oh my god, I'm doing my hair. Oh, I ain't had time to do this in a long time. And then as you start doing it, you just start feeling good again. I am always going to be an advocate for women. Like, I'd be angry with, you know, some people who make me upset, but at the end of the day, we need more safe spaces for black women to be themselves unapologetically, okay? As you can see, I did change the name of my YouTube channel to Poison for the Soul. I was going to do Poison for the Ego, but Poison for the Soul. Poison for the Soul, what does that mean? Poison for the Soul, basically, I am a walking mirror, right? Best way to describe it. Walking mirror. And a lot of times when people look into the mirror, not on, you know, their best days, but maybe perhaps on their worst days, they don't like what they see. It's really hard to look at yourself, and even though what you see in front of you may be actually reflecting a beautiful version of you, but how you feel on the inside is all you can see. And so the mirror can deceive you. The mirror can play with you. And when you are poison for the soul, it can cause a lot of people who are hurt and lost to retaliate. And when I created my YouTube channel, it was initially to create a safe space for black women. I don't know if I spoke about this on my channel before, but I feel like I'm a black woman. I'm unapologetic. I'm black. I'm loud. Okay, I like having long nails. I like having jewelry in my hair. I like talking with different accents. I like being goofy. I like being classy. I like being elegant. Okay, I like all of the above. And I love rocking, when I did have one, a fro. And when I locked my hair, I told myself, yo, after 2 months, I'm never putting a wig on my hair again. You know why? Because I'm a proud black woman. And when I created my initial series of A Diary of a Mad Black Woman, I wanted to, you know, talk about the pains and the struggles and the cries that I, as a black woman, have experienced, because I know that many black women could relate to it. As a black woman, do I get angry? Do I get mad? You can say that is what my emotions are displaying, but at the core, am I mad? Am I angry? No. That is what society wants to see in a black woman. They want to see a black woman become angry, and they want to see a black woman be mad, so that way they can say, oh, I told you so. Ooh wee. And really what it is We are expressing all of the emotions that don't get heard when we do speak softly, when we do show our tears. See, when a black woman cries, you gotta, in order for the world to hug that black woman, to see that black woman, they gotta see her break down and lose it. And really, what we're just saying is, I'm tired. I am tired and sick and tired of being tired. And as a black woman, we have every right to just be like, you know what? I'm not doing this no more. I'm not. And I'm going to give it to someone else. And sometimes that someone else is going to be God. It's going to be our brothers. It's going to be, you know, sometimes our children, like children are strong these days. Like, these kids, they can handle a lot. But, you know, you don't want to put too much on them. I'm not saying put a lot on your children. But, like, sometimes we just want to pass the baton to somebody else. We just want to pass the baton to someone else and say, look, I did my part in this relay. Now it's your turn to do the rest and bring home the money, bring home the cheddar. It's not about carrying the road on our shoulders all the time because we have been subjected to be the strong black ones. No, it's time for someone else to be the strong black. Okay? You be the strong one in this relationship. You be the strong one. Let me be soft. Let me be dainty. Let me be funny. Let me be charismatic. Let me be the girl who has it all. Y'all, I'm gonna have to finesse a little bit because your girl, I had went on a big spring cleaning, and I went ahead and threw away a lot of stuff that wasn't serving me no more. And you know, during this spring equinox, I recommend that you all just clean, get all the gutter out, get all the filth, get all the things that just don't no longer serve you, no longer that's serving your household, no longer that's serving your peace of, no longer serving your peace of mind. Get that all out and just reset. As you can see behind me, I don't even have nothing on there, child. I don't know what I'm gonna be putting on there, but I'm gonna put something on there, okay? But, you know, a little finesse. I'm a little finesse queen, okay? I did my eyebrows. I'm concealing it using this Q-tip. You know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, baby. You gotta do what you gotta do, and don't let the haters stop you. Don't let the clock rewind you. You do what you gotta do. When you wake up, you press start on your day. Sometimes pressing play is going to continue the same chapter. No, close the chapter. Start a new book. Press start and get to it. You know, at the end of the day, we create the life that we want. We envision how we want to live it. What you allow, what you accept is going to become your reality until you decide to stop accepting those things, okay? When you stop allowing yourself to live out the dreams that you want, you know, to stop being the character that you want to be, and you turn yourself to someone else, you lose a big part of yourself. You lose almost everything about you, and that's not how life should be. That's not how the world should be. I think that women, especially women who carry a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, and a lot of baggage inside of them, we should learn how to relearn, and we should learn how to love ourselves in a new way. We need to relearn love in a positive way, in a light-filled way. Sometimes it's easy for us to, you know, get so overwhelmed and beat up with life because we get on this trope like, oh, why her? You know? Why her and not me? But really, baby, it's been you the whole time. You just gotta tap into it. You just gotta tap into it. Can't nobody be you better than you. Can't nobody walk in your shoes better than you. Can't nobody live the life that you live better than you. Don't let nobody sit here and tell you, just because I'm one of the person that is real cocky with it. I get real cocky because one thing is when I see someone, oh, you want to see me hurt, or you want to see me in pain. Well, let me show you what pain looks like. Let me show you what hurting looks like, because I promise you by the end of this, you're going to be in more pain and more hurting than I ever was. But you speak ill onto the next person, then you wonder why. You wonder why your life is the way it is, and you should not be that. It should not be that. You should always wake up and choose to love you. You should always wake up and choose peace, choose freedom of the mind. Because in order for you to truly be free, you must be free of the mind. You must be free of the mind. You must be free of judgment. You must be free of shame. You must be free of guilt. And you must be free of evil. free the soul of things that does not belong, so that way you too can elevate, so that you too can extend, so that you too can have everything in your life that you really want. You ain't gotta put on, lipstick and full eyelashes to be a soft girl, to be a feminine woman. That's not what a feminine woman is. A feminine woman is a woman who taps into her femininity. It's not the physical or the material essence, it's within. How you carry yourself within. When people talk about submissive and feminism, only a woman can really tell you what a feminine. Stop trying to mess me up. Only a woman can show you what feminism is. Only a woman can show you what submissiveness is. See, a man can tell you what he's looking for because that's what he desires. He knows what's going to complete him. But as a woman who walks in that light, you can tell the story. The same thing about when it comes to these children. It takes two parents. Let's be honest. Children should not grow up without their fathers, just like they should not grow up without the nurturing love from their mothers. Let's be real. But a lot of people, you look to celebrities, you look to outsides to teach you how to be loving, to be kind, to be nurturing, to be a man, to be a leader, when really you already have those qualities within you. But a lot of times people don't want those that are ready to wake up and ascend to see that. So they will do anything that they can to throw sticks and stones in your path, to throw garbage, to speak ill on your name, to wish death on you. And what you do when someone speaks death on you or speak ill of you, you rise above. You don't meet them where they're at. You gotta make them climb mountains to get to where you are, because lions don't bow down to sheep, baby. We don't bow down to sheep. Goats climb mountains. They get to the top of the mountain. Not everyone can be a goat. Not everyone can be a lion or a lioness. But you find what is going to be your strength that you cultivate. You gotta find your strength. You gotta find your power. And you also gotta know what your kryptonite is. You gotta know what your enemies' weaknesses are and what their power and strength are, because in order for you to defeat the enemy, you got to become the enemy's friend. Okay? I went to church recently, child, and I was told a scripture that I really liked. Jesus broke bread with all of the men at his table, all of the disciples, and he sat there and he said, I already know that one of you are going to betray me, but I'm still going to sit here and treat you in the highest light. I'm going to treat you like the king that you are, because I know that it is not you that is really forsaking me. It is the enemy who has gotten to you. You're not a weak person because the enemy was able to infiltrate. You're a weak person because you choose not to change. At the end of the day, we all are going to take the bait at some point in life. We're all going to fall victim. We're all going to fall prey. But it's up to you to decide that at one day, I no longer want to be a victim. I no longer want to be prey. I want to be the predator. I want to be the one to make the change. I want to be the one to make the difference. I want to be the one that breaks the generational curse of my family. I want to be the one to uplift others and walk in a higher light. I want to be the ones to save. I want to be a king. I want to be a queen. I want my children to be princes and princess. You should want that. You cannot look at the next person and wonder why they got it when you don't. Thou shalt not covet. Is that how you say that? Thou should not desire what the next person has, because you don't know what that person went through to get what they have. Do you want to sell booty cheeks on the side of the road? No. Do you want to eat poo-poo for weeks on end? No. So how do you know that the person that you're desiring didn't have to do that just to get what they have? Some people literally sell their own offspring, their own soul, their own ego, just to say, oh, I got it. And when they finally get it, they don't like what they have, because they realize that what they sacrificed was more than what they received. You gotta go through the oceans. You gotta go through the motions of life. You gotta go through all angles of life to really decide and know what you want. I mean, take it from me, a hood girl, okay? I was a project baby. And I traveled around the world, and even when I was traveling, I kept saying to myself, yo, I'd rather do this with someone that I love. I'd rather be with my soulmates, with my life partner, traveling and seeing things, than be with anyone else, or to be by myself. No one wants to be by themselves, but at the end of the day, we gotta start treating ourselves like we don't want to be by ourselves. We gotta start treating ourselves like we want other people to be in our lives, like we want to be loved, like we want to be queens and princesses and kings and princesses. Especially this message, this channel is a safe space for black people, okay? And I want to talk my talk and walk my walk, because at the end of the day, I live in my privilege. I walk in my power. I am her, god damn it, and I'm not gonna take anyone's crap. I'm not gonna let anyone get me down. I'm not gonna let anyone take my crown ever in life, okay? Thank you so much for watching my channel. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, liking the videos, commenting below, all that good stuff. Again, it's your girl Crystal Shay, aka Unapologetic Shay, and you are watching Poison for the Soul, okay?